There's many times I hear it asked, whether maybe my pastor asked this recently, but for the Christians, for the church, for Christians, for many, at least within our circles, sometimes it gets asked, where is the hunger? I have a good friend of mine. He makes music as part of his profession, actually, which is really cool. But that's his thing within our church. He is our praise team leader, choir director, or perhaps co praise team leader, co choir director with his wife. And he has a song. It's called Hunger, and it's been one of my favorite songs since I heard it, since it was released, maybe a year or so ago. And as I was just thinking about this and praying on it, whether my pastor asked recently or whatever the case is, where's the hunger? Where's the desire to see people that are perishing, to see people that are broken down? Where's the desire? Where's the hunger, the passion to see them saved, to see them whole, to see them protected, to see them restored? And as I was praying and meditating on it, I heard a message from another brother in our fellowship, and he was saying people won't hunger for revival if they're not hungering after God. And just kind of let that marinate. And a couple of days later, the way the Lord brought it to me was, there can be no hunger if we're going to talk about in the natural sense, right? It's the athletes that many times have some of the biggest appetites because they're using all their energy to perfect their craft, to work towards their craft, to be better. They're putting all this energy, weightlifting, running, swimming, all these things. They have some of the biggest appetites because they are putting in a lot of effort, and so their hunger is crazy. Their hunger can be crazy. I used to be a gym rat when I was in the military, and my hunger was kind of crazy. I made sure I bought extra snacks, extra food, good stuff, not just junk food. I'd buy peanut butter and things I knew that was going to fuel me, the right carbs to make sure I had the energy for when I went to the gym. And it was because I was outputting, I was exercising, I was burning energy. But many times as Christians, we there is no output. We're not praying. We when we're eating and we're not doing anything to burn the energy that we're taking in and our body's producing from the food. Hopefully, we're taking in good food. We get slothful. We get fat. We get, sorry for you if you're kind of offended. I'm not mincing words. We get fat, we get slothful, we get our health declines, our spiritual health declines, and yet we're just continuing to take in and to take in and to take in, and we gain weight, we lose muscle, our bones get frail, we start developing diseases because we're not doing anything to burn the energy. And so when we ask the question, or when the question is asked, where's the hunger? There can be no hunger if there's no exercise. There can be no hunger if energy is not being burned properly. We're not praying, we're not fasting, especially here in America, probably in other countries, especially third world countries, where they just live day to day many times. I've been to few third world countries in my time in the military. And so, you know, where's the hunger? The hunger will return when people get down to business. The hunger will return when their relationship through prayer, through fasting, through God's word, when that's a priority, there will be a hunger because God will then give us the desire to do what's right. He'll give us the desire. So, um, so when it comes to hunger and desire, that's where it's at. Paul, when talking to the Christians in Philippi in chapter 2, he says, it is God who gives the desire and the ability to carry out the will. But if you're not connecting with God, he can't give you the desire. It goes back to the foundational disciplines. Your spiritual disciplines are the disciplines of your spirit, and disciplines help you to operate at optimal level. So where's the hunger? It's missing because people are not getting down to their spiritual disciplines. They're not being disciplined like the athlete who has a crazy hunger. So when we get down to our spiritual disciplines individually and collectively as churches, then we will see the hunger and we will see revival.